today we're going to talk about the Tertiary Scholars Aid. Now, the Tertiary Scholars Aid is a scholarship for brilliant but needy students. But before we dive into that and talk about the application procedure as well as the benefits of being a beneficiary of this very scholarship, I want you to know that this video is sponsored by Bakery Boutique. So the Bakery Boutique wants you to know that come November, they are celebrating their 5th anniversary. As a result of that, they're going to host a baking and snack making online tutorial, and you'd pay 450 Ghana cedis for that. However, first 30 people to make payments will rather pay 150 Ghana cedis. And that is a very huge slash. So if you want to be part of those 30 people, take the numbers on the screen, contact whoever is on the other side of the line, make payments, register yourself, and at the end of the day, you would have yourself to thank, because baking, cake making, snack making, they are very wonderful skills that if you get at the tip of your fingers, you'd be very proud of yourself. And you're also going to be offered a certificate. So what are you waiting for? Take the numbers on the screen, dial, and register. Back to the Tertiary Scholars Aid. The Tertiary Scholars Aid is actually a very wonderful opportunity, because ever since its birth, it has taken care of a lot of Ghanaian tertiary students right from senior high school. Their main mission of the Tertiary Scholars Aid is to provide financial support and resources to deserving students, enabling them to pursue higher education and personal growth. They are committed to breaking down financial barriers, fostering academic excellence, and empowering students to create positive change in their communities and beyond. So let's look at the benefits of actually receiving the Tertiary Scholars Aid, right? It's very, very important that we look at that. And just so you know, the Tertiary Scholars Aid is actually a partnership kind of project. Let's go to the frequently asked questions and look at the benefits. So the scholarship actually covers tuition fees, educational materials such as laptops, accommodation, and if applicable, stipends. This is a very, very wonderful opportunity, I must say. Now, to apply, you have to visit the Tertiary Scholars Aid website and navigate to the Apply section. You complete the online application form with accurate personal and academic details. You submit the required documents, including proof of graduation, evidence of financial need, and other supporting documents. Then you follow the instructions provided to complete your application. So let's look at the required documents for application. So these are the proof of graduation from senior high school, proof of admission or enrollment in a tertiary institution, evidence of financial need, identification documents, and a written essay. So these are the basic things that you would have to provide. Now, the deadline is on the 15th of November, right? When we scroll up here, we actually see the deadline right here. Yeah, so the deadline is 15th November 2025. So let's just check how to apply and then we proceed. So you click on apply now, and you have to actually begin by creating an account. So I'm going to create my account and then I sign in. You sign up here by clicking this, and then the very first thing you have to do is put in your full name and your email address. Then any password you want, then you register. So once you do your signing up, that is creating your new account or registering, you would actually get in touch with this particular page. Now, this is the home page, right? This home page shows you the progression of your application. So as you can see, there's a progression bar that would show you how far you're going as far as the application is concerned. So it will do so in percentages. That's why you can see the 0% there, which means I have not done any applications so far. Then again, you also have the completed sections bar that would show you the number of sections you have actually completed. And then this will show you the total sections remaining, right? That is the total sections remaining for you to actually complete the application. So how then do you do the actual application, right? So you can just click here and then you see application. You click on application. So once you click on application, then personal info. Once you click on personal info, you can then put in all the details that you have to. Okay, so the very first information is your surname. Very important. Use the surname you can find on your birth certificate. Then you move on to your first name. So whatever name you have, you put there, and other names. Now you come to the date of birth. So once you click this drop down, you get the date of birth and you put every single thing you need to put there. And then you go on to the gender, then to nationality, then your Ghana card number, just as it's stated there. You put everything you're supposed to put there. Then your region of residence, your district of residence, town of residence, GPS address. Guys, I'm pinning a video in the comment section as well as in this video. Go check the video on how to actually get your postal code or even GPS address. You would get that right in the video I'm pinning. And also your house address, very important, very key. You put it in there just as it's stated. House number, street name, and location. Then the closest landmark to your house address. So you can say near Osu Castle. When we say landmarks, we are talking about significant places that could be easily located and it's actually in your jurisdiction. Once someone locates that particular place, the person will find it easy to locate your house as well. So you see, you put the landmark there as well. Then the Jubilee Scholars Aid Project. If you're a beneficiary of the Toulouse Jubilee Scholars Aid Program, you indicate over there whether it's a yes or no. Then you move on to the next segment. Okay, so the next information is the contact information. So you can put in your phone number there. You have to, it's a must. Then the emergency contact number, you put it there. So most people actually ask if you can actually use your same number as the emergency contact number. I have two answers to that. The very first one is if that's the only option, then go ahead. However, if you could get a different number that they could actually contact should they find it difficult reaching your number, that would be actually good because most of the times, anything can actually happen. If they try reaching you and it doesn't go through, they will look out for your emergency contact number. So that's basically the aim. Then you put your email address there. Then you move straight to the academic information where you begin with the SHS attended, the region located, town or city, year or graduation program of study, aggregates of best 6. So you put it there. And academic honors or achievements. So you put it there, and they've listed some examples like best students in mathematics, school prefect, science quiz winner. You can put all those there, and leadership roles. Do you hold any leadership roles? So you put it there. If you didn't, you just leave the space blank. And the organization or club you actually held that leadership position is also important. Now, next set of information you'd have to provide is your prospective institution info. So the prospective institution info is the institution you are attending or decide to actually attend. So the type of institution, is it a university? Is it a teacher training? Is it a nursing or midwifery? Then you put it there. Is it nursing or midwifery school? Then you put it there. Then the name of the institution, you put the name also there. Make sure the name of the institution is valid. Then the program offered, you also include that, and your type of admission. Is it regular? Is it fee paying? Is it distance? Is it sandwich? You put it there. Your program duration. How many years would it take for you to complete your program? Is it 4 years? Is it 6 years? Is it 5 years? You include all that there. Then we move on to the referees. Okay, so this referee can also be a leader of the community. So it could be a chief, it could be an MP, assembly member, head of academic institution attended, pastor or imam, chief fisherman, etc. Now, parents and close relatives are not eligible. If you're new to this channel, I believe you may quite not know who a referee is. If you do, thumbs up. But for our regular listeners, they know what referees are. So referee, also known as say a recommender, right? Or yeah, is a person who can actually testify about you, right? They could say good things about you. They can tell the panelist or the awarding organization something about who you are, right? So yeah, the referee's name, you put it there. Their position, you put it there. The phone number and the email address. You could also include a reference to or a referee, a second referee, right? So the name, the position, the phone number, and the email address. Then you're good to go to the next set of information to produce, and that is your documents. So for the documents, you need to upload all these required documents. So the very first one is the recommendation letter from a referee, and it should be in PDF form. Your admission letter from the tertiary institution, that should also be in PDF form. And the WASI results, that should also be in PDF form. And other results, which is optional. Then their passport, then your passport picture, So your passport picture, your Ghana card front, the Ghana card back, and then you submit and you're good to go. Just know that all the progress you'd be making would actually show on the home page, right? Let's go home. It will show on the home page. So yeah, just in case you need to go back and forth to get any documents, you do just that, because at the end of the day, it's the total information you provide that makes you stand a chance of actually winning this organization's award. I think we are forgetting something, that is the eligibility criteria. Let's get into the eligibility criteria so that you get a total understanding of eligibility. Okay, let's just do this before we move on to the eligibility. So this is the selection criteria. You should have academic potential and have some financial need. And so priority is given to students demonstrated exceptional academic potential and genuine financial needs. So the area of influence, they are targeting communities within operational areas to foster local talent and expertise development. Sense of awards support Scholars Aid project graduates, ensuring sustained academic journey support. Also, there's focus on empowering students to pursue STEM education and professional careers, and it emphasizes on developing talents and expertise in critical sectors for community benefit. And also, it remains 50% of awards which are extended to other deserving scholars from the area of influence. So let me just hit on it again. Good. The Tertiary Scholars Aid program is made possible through a strategic partnership with leading energy companies operating in Ghana's oil and gas sector. These partnerships represent a shared commitment to community development and educational empowerment in the Western region. That is to say that let's go back to the frequently asked question, right? And check who is eligible for the scholarship. So listen to this. The scholarship is actually available to graduates of senior high schools from the over 115 coastal communities in the Western region. Students moving from senior high school to tertiary institutions, applicants must demonstrate financial need and meet academic requirements. So briefly, the eligibility criteria is that to be eligible for this, you actually have to be a senior high school student who just completed and you are going to the tertiary institution. So the tertiary institution, it could be a university, a technical university, nursing training colleges, teacher training colleges, etc., etc. However, you must be from the Western region, right? You must be from the Western region and you must demonstrate financial need and meet academic requirements as well. So I believe that this is the measure information that she needs to actually apply for this entire opportunity. I'm so glad that you stayed till the end of this video, and I hope that this scholarship is actually the one for you. All the best. And if you need any help, just check the description box. You'd actually see first of all the link and then our contact number. We could help review your essays and also give advice on things you should include in your essays, and also help you get all the documents you need for this scholarship, and it's all for free. Then again, if you are a business, if you are a company, you are an organization that needs the G.W.O to mention you, kindly text the number you can see on the screen and we will take it from there. Guys, I hope you had a swell time because I did. See you in the next video.